Alright, this is a weekly reading for Sagittarius. I do have a song from the playlist, so, that will be Led Zeppelin-Rock and Roll. And, I did channel a lot of extra channelings while I was doing yoga. And, as fun as it is to get messages while doing yoga, and having little charms that fall out of your pocket and from your necklace, there's a third party situation going here for some of you. And that's why it's called the garden. There's a lot of things coming up. There's a lot of different things happening, and it's just like, I didn't plant this, so, that's the reason why this week is called the garden. So let's get started with the first card. And then we'll get to the channeled messages, because you have quite a few. I think on the week's theme there's an extended on that, so we'll do that too. So you right now is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. This could be for people going through karma or going through a karmic situation. So the Wheel of Fortune is luck. So there could be a lucky sign here, there could be a karmic sign, there could be something ending. So we have birth and death, anything unusual or beyond consciousness control. The beginning and the end, resolution, good or bad luck, going forward and retreating into trouble. Positive and negative, depending on surrounding cards. So there's, a lot going on here. It could be good, it could be bad, depending on who you are and what your situation is. So we have number 2, which is the week's theme, which is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is strife and logic. It's air and spring. So a great effort leading into an overwhelming victory, strength, power, success, fertility, a conquest for the sake of conquest, excessive behavior, deep emotion. And then here's where I got a channeled thing. I can't tell you exactly how I got this, but it is what it is. So we got foretells a wedding, also warns of dangers from a fire. Pay attention to your health. Appreciate news, which could be good or bad. So I got that while channeling and meditating on this reading, and I didn't like it. So I was just like, this is weird. But you might be going to a wedding, you might be a part of a wedding, it might be your wedding. You also might be going through some health issues, you might be working out a lot, you might have really restless muscle syndromes, or you might have like a burning when you exercise, or other aspects. But there's probably a point this week where you actually go to the doctor to see if anything's wrong, because I feel like the burning sensation keeps going on and on. You might have sprained something or overexerted yourself a little bit, and it might be a lot of pain when you walk or breathe in or something to that effect. So there might be a bit of a health concern here. But yes, I've been getting a lot of channeled messages while I've been meditating and yoga and other things. I'm trying to get back into fighting weight, so, it's a problem. Pandemic did a lot of things to me, including me gaining the original weight I had in middle school, which has been a while. But yes, I don't like having excess weight because I feel sluggish and tired and stuff, and I don't like that. It's not a good look. Anyway, number 3, we have challenge. Challenge is going to be the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancer. It could also be a career or fame or achievements. So the challenge is body, soul pushing towards a common goal. Possible too much speed towards a goal without actually end firmly in sight. Urgency, turmoil, revenge, and the inability to focus on minor details that contribute to the big picture. So that's kind of what I was feeling. It's either you're working out or you're trying to reach a goal that might be stressing you out to the point of migraines, headaches, or over exercising, over exerting yourself. You might have like kind of a heat stroke, or kind of over exertion where you either have overexerted muscles, overexerted eyes, eye strain, or kind of like the runner's high. But you know when like your calves burn and stuff, you might have that also. So you might be running errands and like feel your muscles burning and you're like, oh my god, what's going on? But it might be to the persistence of you might need to go to the doctor. So just be aware of that. So nothing long-standing happens. I think peace of mind is better than anything being wrong or not being wrong. I think the physical checkup is probably better in your mind's eye than anything else. Even if it's nothing, knowing that is knowing something, you know what I mean? So we have number 4. Number 4 is lesson to remember, which is the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is strife and logic, which is Aquarius and Mercury. Aquarius and Mercury is like an overly anxious rookie detective telling you every piece of information when you're not a colleague of theirs. Like they like to talk about things, they like to talk about what they analyze, or they like to talk about other things that they've witnessed or they've kind of seen, and they might be asking a lot of questions or coming to conclusions on stuff that they've picked up, and that's kind of what the energy is. But anyway, number 5 is going to be the 4 of Swords. So you might be resting after a long week. So we have strife and logic, Libra in Jupiter. So let's see. Rest after a long period of adversity, sleep, dreaming in solitude, temporary abandonment, a hemorrhage, sometimes a tumor or coffin, signifying the ultimate rest. So you might be resting for a long time. And I have 2 channeled messages I got from this, which is appreciate the sudden journey, as this is a negative sign. Take need of agreeing to anything. Watch what you say to others. So there might be something to do with Aquarius. I didn't really know where to put that one, but the 6 of Swords could have something to do with that. So you might want to make sure that you don't over say something, or you say the wrong thing. And then with the Libra and Jupiter, I thought this would be fitting. So financial difficulties are predicted. A blissful, happy marriage is likely with many children as a result. So there might be a honeymoon or a new relationship or a new milestone in your life that has the idea of kids in mind. So, it's one of those things. Okay, so number 6, this is the gift that you will give yourself. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse, which is love, family, and relationships in reverse. It's also Cancer and Mercury. So Cancer and Mercury is very emotional. It's when they communicate through Mercury, it's going to come almost poetic or almost like a song. So it in reverse is might be a little bit too much to handle, okay? So we have burning out on pleasure, excess of recreation, and inability to find new directions. Decadence, loss of respect, delay, inadvertently and malicious exploitation. So you might overdo it. Or there might be other things going on that you might be kind of like, I didn't know you were doing that, I didn't know this was happening, and you're mystified at it. You're kind of like, I didn't want you to do that, but you'll figure it out. Alright, the other messages I got were indicate positive travel experience during which you may receive a gift. Happiness coming your way also. This title is considered to be a lucky one for those in love. I usually call all my unwarranted channelings titles, so if anybody has any questions on that, that's why I did it that way. So, stuff, right? So we have settling down, acing a job interview, winning a debate, rest and meditation, a small move towards a big move, a quiet achiever, taking time out from a situation with a needed vacation. And you also have another unwarranted channeling, which is you will meet new friends, a person who will influence your life greatly. Accept a comfortable lifestyle because of this person. Expect success from speculation and investments. Watch out for disagreements and domestic, on the domestic front. So there might be some disagreements like, oh, I'm going to put all our 401k in this investment because so-and-so said so. I would never put an entirety of my 401k in an investment. It doesn't matter how good it is. I would stick to either really risky, depending on the 401k specter of it, and then I would go back to like the slow and steady wins the race. Once I have accumulated enough money that doubles my original, money I put in. So then I just double it, and then I put it in the other, slower, steady, secured money, okay? You don't have to do it like that. I choose to do it like that because I'm impatient. I like money now. And if I need it in a pinch, I have money in there. So, it's one of those things. Anyway, like I always say, life is a journey. Sometimes you need to rest because you overexerted yourself. And, you might need to adapt, use your intuition, and you might see a messenger or a gift or something. Maybe UPS or Amazon's coming your way. Alright, so that's it for you, Sagittarius. If you overexert yourself, make sure that you rest up. If you're overheated or you kind of, sprained your ankle, make sure you rest up because that's very, very important, especially if you have like burning sensations or you have like a muscle ache or you have stuff that you haven't done in a long time. You need to ease into it and do stretches and other things before you go extreme, okay? You have to understand like how your body moves and what workouts would be suitable for that type of body type at the moment, okay? Anyway, Sagittarius, hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. And, everything goes alright this week. I understand it's like, I need to get back into fighting strength. I do it myself. I want to get back into size 4 or size 6. I'm tired of being a size 12. You know what I mean? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.